Come on. This might be amusing.
What is up, guys? X Edge here, and I hope you guys are doing well. So yeah, here's a video for you guys. I don't even know why I'm laughing, but oh well, it's my video, I can do what I want. But yeah, what I have for you today is a potential 3D Mugen fighting game that kind of just released an open beta that no one even knew about. I put out a tweet about this on Twitter, and it seems as though no one yet has had any idea of what's going on. There are only a few people here and there on the actual Steam homepage that have been talking about it, but recently it has crashed. So what you're seeing is just footage that I managed to get the second the open beta went live. And then when I came back to it the next day, suddenly the game has just crashed, and for anyone else who's trying to play the game. So unfortunately, even with this open beta, the game has crashed, and it's been a bit of a disaster. And just even as you guys are looking at the gameplay, I'm just going to let it speak for itself, but I will give my input from everything I have done. And I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but right at the beginning of the video, you do have, you'd have something called beta coins, in which you have roughly 5 attempts to be able to play this game before waiting for the beta that comes out in the next 3 days. So I think this game comes out on the 25th or the 26th, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that's this game. So this is basically a fighting game that really just goes into depths in terms of just modding. So, you know, modding your own characters, modding your stages, modding assists, modding the music, stuff like that. And it does seem like a pretty good idea when put on paper, but when looking at the game, it's kind of like, there's a lot of work that clearly needs to be done. I mean, from what I've managed to get from the game, control-wise, I did have to play on keyboard at first, because the PS4 controller that I was using to try and play the game, it just wasn't registering at all. So I had to use DS4 Windows, change it to make it seem as though I'm playing using a Xbox 360 controller, so it could read it. So I did that, played the games, got like assists, light attack, heavy attack, invincibility, just weird things like that. I'm gonna just let the footage kind of speak for itself. As you can see, I was just kind of mashing and just trying to do some weird, crazy, cool stuff. But the 2 characters that you can see right now, Shinigami and Berserker, those are the first, one of the first 3, 2 of the 3 characters that you do start off with when you do play this game. And then everything else you get from the modding page thing, I don't know what to call it, but there's like a tab that basically has different mods for the story, the characters, the music and stuff like that, and then that's where you can download all your characters. So I guess in terms of accessibility when getting this stuff compared to like normal Mugen games, it's easier, it's good in that respect. I think that's one of the only good things that I can see going on for this game, that I can say. And I think the footage is about to end here, so yeah, that is me playing just a bit of that. So I'm just about to go into another one and show you what happened in that clip. So in this area, I've gone to the mod page, and these are actual characters that people have made. So if I just click on them to subscribe, rather, I will download that character. So I've got Ultra Instinct Goku. I was just looking around to see who was available. There's Beerus, Overhaul, Naruto, yep, Tanjiro, whatever his name is. I've not watched Demon Hunter yet. So basically these are all the characters that have been made, I don't know, by the modded community or whoever the people are behind this game. So these are characters that you can just pick up, download right away. I was just going through them to see who was available at the time. And of course, depending on if the game actually launches or not, because I don't know with how it's going right now. But yeah, you can just simply select the character you want, and then it will just download the mods for you. So I do think that is a pretty cool concept, and this is how it also works with getting music and stuff like that, because I think when I showed the game footage later on, there was some Blaze Blue music playing in the background, and now it's because I downloaded the music pack for that. But that's how that one works. So yeah, I was just going around picking some random characters. I got Kid Buu, Assault Mode Meliodas. Okay, I didn't pick him up. Naruto. Yeah, just kind of got a few just to see how that one would work out. Again, the controls, they're a bit flimsy, I will say that much. And even as you did see the footage, it is a bit weak. And there's one thing that they boast about in this game, as you can see also as well, the mods are now downloading, so you'll see how that works later on with the footage. They are boasting about this netcode called, I think it's Blitz? Yeah, Blitz netcode. Now, we are also overhyped about the Blaze Blue rollback netcode, which is incredible, at least from what I've played of it, and I'm still delving into the game, but I think I've done more labbing than actual online gaming. But from what I've played from that game, I can see why a lot of people are praising it. And with a game like this, to kind of announce or just mention this Blitz netcode that they're talking about, it's kind of strange, because you can't advertise something like that over a beta that you can't use, because in this beta you can't actually play online. So that's kind of done right off the bat. And even as I'm playing this game offline, it feels very sluggish and slow. But what they've sort of boasted about with this Blitz netcode is it's always at 0 for input delay, different from rollback netcode and delay based netcode. It's always locked at 60 frames per second. And you know, they'll boast about other things like, oh, if your computer decides to go below 60 frames per second, the game slows down for both you and your opponent. So I don't know, it sounds iffy. I can't really say much about it with that. But yeah, as you're looking at the menu now, so you see story modes, character mods, assist mods, stage mods, and music mods. So I do think, yeah, I go into the assist mods, and these are all the assist characters that you do have. So this isn't just like Jump Force or anything like that, where it's just anime characters. Of course, if the game, you know, does launch, because I really don't know what the state of this game is going to be at this point in time. But yeah, if people eventually decide to jump on this game and mod it and do whatever, I can see people do some crazy things. So yeah, you got Eraserhead, Flash, Vegeta, Levi, Gon, Kisame, Saitama, Yami. So you got quite a cool set of these things. So again, I don't know right now if it's just going to be the people who have, you know, put this game together that can mod it, or the community are going to mod it, but I assume it's going to be the community, because that will be the driving force of this game. So we will see again how that works out, if anything does work out with this game at all. So yeah, I was just going around picking some characters, some assist mods to download the mods for. And you do have 2 assists that you do have in the game, so they're for each for one button. I think it's like L1 and L2 because they're using the PS4 pad, and they will just come out and do a random attack. I don't know if you can customize move sets and stuff like that. I don't know if you can go that deep into the system for things like that, because there was another game that was on Steam like that, and it was called EF12 Fighting Game Maker, but that was just, I didn't even try it, and the reviews were so bad it put me off even trying it. But yeah, just downloaded the mods for this game as well, and I think I just briefly went into yeah, so no stage mods, so hoping, you know, you'll be able to create your own stage. And music mods, these are the ones you can see, so Tekken 7, Blaze Blue, Smash Brothers, and Fighting X layouts. So that is pretty cool. And on to the next clip. And lastly, when putting it all together, because when I first loaded it up and went to the versus screen, it was just very plain, just 3 default characters you can pick, I wish I would have been able to show you guys the character select screen, but right now what you're just seeing is just the assists in between and the two characters that I picked. So there's Tanjiro and Spider-Man. Chandra, I've never watched Demon Slayer, so forgive me for that if I'm butchering the name. And yes, I have 4 beta coins remaining, but at this rate I don't have any because the beta, as I said, is currently down. But again, this is how the game plays, and right off the bat I realized how ugly Tanjiro was looking. But I don't think there's ever been a 3D model of him anywhere, you know. And they've only just recently announced a Demon Slayer anime fighting game, which looks really cool. But yeah, this is how this plays. As you can see, it does appear to be a bit slow and sluggish, and apparently with the mods they are going to be balanced for online play and stuff like that, so we'll kind of see how the one works. I think that what move I used was like a special ability and stuff. Yes, I got Saitama and Levi as my assists, just randomly pressing buttons at this time. It really did not matter what I was going to do. I was just, you know, just testing the game out to see how it plays. And I would really like to say, you know, try out for yourself, guys. But as I said, the beta has gone down, so I really don't know what else to say after that. In terms of the potential that the game has, I like the idea behind having a 3D Mugen. That is really good. But unfortunately, that is the only thing that I can think that has going for this game. The game itself just appears to be very sluggish, and there's not really much to say. I'm just going to let the gameplay speak for itself. But if anything else does come up with this game, I'll definitely let you guys know. And other than that, feel free to follow me on Twitter. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And until then, thank you very much guys for watching. And good games, and peace out.
Oh god, I don't really mind. Yeah. We're testing a game. No one cares about the background music. Say you play it for 10 minutes and you'll be sick of it anyway. You can... What map? You have 9. Cool.